Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Amanda and on this channel I make quite literally whatever content I fancy making. Today what I've got for you is a Tesco food haul. I haven't done one of these videos in a really long time, and if you are someone that has been here since the very beginning of those hauls, you'll know that I usually do not start my videos with an intro with my face here. But I thought, seeing as it's been some time, let's just ease our way back into those haul videos. We're getting to that time of the year where I really start enjoying sharing food hauls. I bought some Christmassy bits, and yeah, some things that I bought last year around this time. So I hope you enjoy. Hope it gives you some inspiration of some things to buy. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so starting with the first lot of items, I got 3 lots of milk, all 4-pint milks from Tesco, because they still don't do their 6-pint milk, but we won't start ranting about it. And then I got this chocolate that I've been really loving recently from Tesco. It reminds me very much of a picnic chocolate bar. If you like picnics, you'll probably like this. I mean, if you don't, I'd be slightly confused, because the only difference is that this doesn't have peanuts in it, but it has biscuits and raisins, and it is so yummy. Definitely 100% recommend. The next thing that I got was some tea bags, 600 tea bags to be precise. And I don't really like to buy tea bags very often, so I just buy them in bulk. And yeah, it's just better value, because if you know that you're going to buy it repeatedly and you have the space to store it, you may as well just get the 600 bags. On to the next item, I got some What's-Its, 2 packets of the really cheesy giants. I used to really like the prawn cocktail ones, but not so much anymore. And then I got some Monster Munch. Love pickled onion. Yummy, yummy. And then moving on to some shortbread biscuits, 2 packets of those. You can see that they have already been opened. Patience is not a skill that everyone has. And then some Pink Panther wafer biscuits. And this is actually the first box of mince pies that I've purchased so far for the Christmas season. I actually prefer the ones from Sainsbury's, but as this was a shop from Tesco, Tesco mince pies are the only option. And then I got 2 packets of cream crackers, as I tend to. And then moving on to the bread. So I got 3 loaves, all the same. And the thing is, I actually used to really like this bread, but now I've really started to like this other bread from Sainsbury's, which I'll show you. So this is the bread, the multi-seed wholemeal farmhouse loaf. It is so yummy. So yeah, ultimately I will decide between these 2 breads. So if I'm buying from Sainsbury's, I'll buy that bread, and if I buy from Tesco's, I'll buy that bread. But I'm leaning much more towards the Sainsbury's bread in general in terms of like taste. But yeah, that is the first lot of items. I hope everyone's been doing well anyway, because I haven't been doing these hauls in such a long time, but it feels good to be back. And I have probably got 1 or maybe 2 more hauls coming up now, until the end of the year. But yeah, let's move on to the next items. So I got some mackerel in tomato sauce. I got 4 tins of those. And then some red kidney beans. I like to have these sorts of like staples always in the cupboard. And then some soup, because they currently have a dill, and I really like this tomato and basil soup. It's really, really good. I think it's always nice to have soup in the cupboard when you can't be bothered to cook. I then got some cream of tomato soup and cream of chicken soup. A good few options there. And then 2 tins of custard. It's getting to that time of the year, cake and custard. And then some bananas. These are a little bit riper than I would have liked, but you know, this is what happens when you have an online food shop. Beggars can't be choosers. And then I got some Cumberland sausages. Tesco tend to have a deal, like 2 for £5 on their sausages. And then if they don't, sometimes it's cheaper to buy the 6-pack of Cumberland sausages. Always worth checking. And then I bought some Activia, some strawberry Activia. Just the standard, really. Nothing too much to say on this one. But I did also pick up another Activia, and this is kind of a new one, at least to my household. Prune Fusion Activia. It's really quite different to the standard yogurts that Activia do. It's kind of like you have like a yogurt layer and then like a fruit layer at the bottom. Very different, worth trying. And then I got some double cream, or technically double cream alternative, because as we get closer to Christmas, I have this unusual concern that I won't be able to find double cream as we get closer to Christmas, so I have this as like a backup. I got some mayonnaise, as I tend to. What is a fridge without some mayonnaise in it? And then moving on to the carbs section, aka Pure Joy. I got 2 bags of pasta. I always like to try and get like different shapes because it gives you more options when you're cooking. And then I got some naan. I love these, the mini ones. I love to just pop them in the freezer, and then easy to just take out and pop in the oven when you fancy a curry. And then I got this rice that seems to be going up in price, and unfortunately I haven't found an alternative that I like as much, but I love this rice. I've said it before, I would absolutely recommend it. And then last but not least, 2 bags of all-rounder potatoes. So yeah, time to put those items away. Okay, so moving on to the last few bits before we get into the festive side of things. I got some strawberry conserve, absolutely love this, and then some fruit and fibre, and some malt vinegar. Very, very exciting and random collection of things in this particular shot. And then I got some jumbo oats. You will have noticed that I used to get some other oats, but that brand I don't like so much, so I've gone to Quaker. Yeah, just much better and less hard bits, because I don't think you should have hard bits in your oats. But yes, and moving on to the more exciting side of things, and if you've watched my videos before, you will probably recognise this. I did a little taste testing of some Christmassy bits last year, and I discovered this mince pie fudge from Tesco, and I had to have it. When I saw that they had brought it back again, I thought immediately, I'm buying my 3 boxes. As we speak, there is literally only 1 box left, and I've had to hide it really high up in the cupboard in the hopes that I will forget, whilst knowing that there is no chance that I will ever forget that it's there. But yeah, I think it's amazing. Absolutely, yeah, recommend if you like fruity, orangey things, and you like fudge. But yes, next thing, I bought this huge box of chocolates for my mum. Her birthday is coming up soon, and she loves these chocolates, and so they are a yearly staple. So yeah, that's super good, and an enormous box, plenty of chocolate for the birthday girl. And the next thing is some Toblerone. Again, if you've been watching these videos that I do, you'll probably be able to guess that this is in preparation for Christmas, and it's part of my dad's present. I tend to get my dad a Toblerone most of the time. I don't know if anyone else just buys their parents like repeat gifts, but he's just, super easygoing, doesn't want much, likes chocolate. And then I got some peppermint tea from Twinings. Why does a box cost £5? Could someone explain that to me, please? And then this year I got a completely different advent calendar. I would normally just get like the standard £1 or £2 Cadbury's one, but it was out of stock, and I thought maybe that's a sign that I should treat myself for once. And so I got a Maltesers Truffles advent calendar. I'm very excited. I will never grow out of advent calendars, and I think, every adult should get themselves an advent calendar, and I will say that and stand by that for the rest of my life. But yeah, here's some details about all of the truffles that are in it. So dark, white, and the standard milk chocolate. It's actually an odd one because I've actually never tried a Maltesers truffle, but I figure how different could it be from a Malteser crossed with a truffle, Speaking of truffles, I haven't had like a Belgian truffle in such a long time. I have to put that on the shopping list. It's got me thinking. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Right, I know this is a strange angle, but I just wanted to show you what this chocolate looked like on the inside, just for anyone that's thinking of purchasing it, because I know it's quite helpful to get a real picture of something. So when you open it, this is when you can see how thick it actually is, really thick. Not like, a Cadbury's bar. And what I mean when I say not thick like a Cadbury bar is, I mean the denseness of it, the weight to it is quite substantial as well. So let me just open it quickly. Okay, and there you are. A little look at the chocolate on the inside. I'll just break off a piece, and the squares are quite large squares, like in one sitting. I mean, to each their own, but I can only eat about I eat one at a time because it is quite a bit of chocolate, and again, it's quite thick. And this is what it looks like, and you can see all the little biscuity bits and raisin bits as well. I like the little pattern that they've put on the front as well, something a little bit different. But yeah, I think it's a lovely chocolate, a really lovely chocolate. If you like raisins, if you like biscuit, you'll probably like this. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy now with a nice cup of tea.